So Amy asked me to give her a headline boot camp, and she thought it would be a good idea to make it a video. So we're gonna make it a video. So I'm gonna talk to you, Amy. Are you listening?
I'm listening.
All right. So
teach me the secrets.
all right. So three things to think about, and there's a million different pieces of advice you could take, but I'll give you three. So number one is, I don't think enough people do this, is you're never going to nail your first headline just by guessing and writing your first one. And so one of the things that Eric and I do is we often just trade a bunch of messages back and forth, and we each create kind of 5 variations of headlines. You need to kind of get a bunch of the bad ones out in order to find the right ones. Number 2 is to find proven examples. So I think this is something that maybe seems a little controversial, but it's not, because everyone's been doing this for years. This is why all the great copywriters and ad people from back in the day kept a swipe file, right? Go back and find proven examples, and that means things that have already worked or things that have already been popular. So I use a tool called BuzzSumo, for example, and I just look up, so say I'm writing a post about video marketing, I would go plug in video marketing into BuzzSumo, and I would look at the most popular content about video marketing, and I would look at those headlines, and then from there I would go back to this step and start to write headlines based on what has already been popular and write our variation of that. So find proven examples, find familiar patterns that you can use for your articles or videos. That's number 2. And number 3, I forget what book this is maybe from the Copywriter's Handbook. I think that's what it was. Copywriter's Handbook 3, there might have been actually 4, but I'm going to boil it down to 3, and these are the 3 things. So make sure that the headline is urgent, useful, and unique. So urgent means like, why now? What's the urgent? So this could be, you're not selling, you might not be running a sale or selling something, but how do you give somebody a sense of urgency as to why they should watch your video or open that email? Second one is useful. Look, we are all busy, we all have a ton of things going on. You have to make it genuinely useful. What am I gonna get out of watching your video? What am I gonna get about opening your email? What am I gonna get from reading this blog post? And then the last one is unique, right? There's so much content out there, so unless you're willing to take the time and make your headline unique, it's not gonna stand out. So I would focus on making your headline urgent, useful, and unique. And those are 3 tips to hopefully help you write a better headline.